10 habits you need to quit forever. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, welcome. And consider subscribing to my channel and click that little bell notification below. Habits are the small decisions and actions you take every day. Habits are thought to account for approximately 40% of our daily behaviors. What you repeatedly do shapes who you are, what you believe, and the personality you project. Habits can form through repetition. They're a natural part of life and are frequently beneficial. When good or enjoyable events activate the brain's reward centers, this action is formed into a habit. Some habits may hinder your success, present you with low confidence, or even risk a serious health consequence. So these 10 habits you must quit forever for a good present and a better future. Number 1. Procrastination. Procrastination is the intentional and unnecessary delay or postponement of something without knowing that doing so will result in negative consequences. Some people dream of success, while others get up every day and work hard to achieve it. When action and change are most needed, they're frequently resisted. Take control of yourself and be disciplined. Putting something off immediately makes it more difficult and frightening. What we do not begin today will not be completed by tomorrow. And nothing's more stressful than the constant lingering of an unfinished task. Whatever the task at hand, start with baby steps and never stop until you reach the end. Postponing and dreaming without doing anything is easy, but it never gives any results. Number 2. Comparing. Comparing things helps our mind make sense of the world. Although it's in our nature to compare things, doing so exclusively can lead to irrational thinking and poor decision-making. It eventually makes us unhappy when we realize that our choices were not all that great after all. Social media is where people most frequently compare themselves. It's the place where you could possibly make wrong choices. You should limit your exposure to other people's fabricated lives on social media because it can make you feel bad about yourself. However, by keeping you in touch with the people you cherish and admire, social media can also boost your level of happiness. It's important to browse carefully, rather than purging your phone of all social media. Recognize that no one's life is as they show off to the world, and remind yourself of this whenever you begin to feel down. Number 3. Being negative. When used correctly, the mind is a fantastic tool. However, when misused, it can be highly destructive. Be mindful of your inner dialogue. We all silently talk to ourselves in our heads, but we're not always aware of what we're saying or how it affects us. Nothing will make you feel worse than self-criticism. Self-doubt and unfavorable internal dialogue are among the main reasons we fail. Overcoming negative thoughts and destructive emotions requires the development of opposing, more powerful, positive emotions. You can alter the course of your life over time by paying attention to your self-talk, and then replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. Remember, negativity never helps. Number 4. Lying. You must know a person whose words are never truthful. Yeah, we all know someone like that. Lying's wrong because a truthful word is a good thing. Lying undermines trust between people. This is a habit and will become an addiction, and you'll end up turning into a person that no one dares to trust. If people didn't generally tell the truth, life would be tricky since nobody could be trusted, and nothing you read or heard could be believed. You'd have to figure it all out for yourself. You might be surprised to learn that if you lie frequently, it can have a negative impact on your health. This is because when you lie, you remain stressed. After all, you'll be afraid that the lie will be exposed. Anxiety, headaches, and other problems are all caused by stress. Number 5. Lazily laying around. Laziness is the inability to act or exert oneself despite having the ability to work or exert oneself. When it's a vacation or the weekend, we tend to stay glued to the television, often without considering how harmful that habit can be in the long run. If you spend a lot of time in front of the television, you're more likely to develop heart and vision problems. Furthermore, the habit can increase your chances of developing heart disease, stroke, and even obesity. It makes you sluggish and can have an impact on your fat and sugar levels. Lack of discipline resulting from low confidence, a lack of self-esteem, a lack of positive recognition from others, a lack of interest in the activity, or confidence in its efficacy are all possible causes of laziness. Number 6. Mobile addiction. An adult spends approximately 6 hours per day on their mobile device and frequently curses themselves for doing so. We're all aware that excessive mobile phone use is harmful to our health and the environment. You waste your valuable time scrolling through social media feeds. The worst place to use a phone is in bed because it interferes with getting a good night's sleep. And if you use it in the morning, it will distract you from your goals in real life. The majority of sleep professionals advise ending any screen time at least 20 minutes before you want to go to bed. We can all agree that mobile addiction is one of the hardest to let go, but it is a must. Number 7. Smoking and drinking. This should go without saying, but many people cannot kick the habit of smoking, drinking, or both, even when they're aware of the negative consequences. Binge drinking, even once in a while, is terrible for your health because it can cause long-term problems in your liver and heart, and immediate problems like dizziness, weight gain, and fatigue. Even though we all know that smoking kills, smokers don't seem to care. Even if you're not a chain smoker and only smoke 1 cigarette per day, it can still cause blood clots. This can cause plaques to form in the arteries by impeding blood flow. Besides that, your smoking has a negative impact on the person who lives with you. Number 8. Complaining. Complaining is tempting because it feels good. But like many other enjoyable things, such as smoking or eating a pound of bacon for breakfast, complaining isn't good for you. Your brain loves efficiency and doesn't like to work any harder than it has to. When you repeat a behavior such as complaining, your neurons branch out to each other to ease the flow of information. This makes it much easier to repeat that behavior in the future. So easy, in fact, that you might not even realize you're doing it. You can't blame your brain. Repeated complaining rewires your brain to make future complaining more likely. While it's not an exaggeration to say that complaining causes brain damage, the damage doesn't end there. When you complain, the stress hormone cortisol is released by your body. All of the extra cortisol produced by frequent complaining weakens your immune system. It also increases your risk of high cholesterol, diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. Beyond that, it makes the brain more prone to strokes. Number 9. Forgetting the present. Our ability to focus on what we're doing right now, today, is what will determine whether or not we have a bright future. Some people try to live in a different time and place for their entire lives. They resent what has been, what could have been, and what might become. However, the past is no longer the present, and the future does not exist. No matter how much time we spend contemplating and bemoaning either, nothing changes. We need to be more present in our lives. Living in the present requires being actively and intentionally aware of it. Don't fantasize about vacation while at work, and don't be concerned about work piling up on your desk while on vacation. Live in the present moment. Take in the beauty that's unfolding around you. Remember, the present becomes your past, and it molds your future. So, value what you have now. Number 10. Pills for everything. This is an era where everything is trying to be made easy and at hand. We prefer gulping down a handful of medications over spending 30 minutes running or following a diet. We'll even say yes to any pill if they say it could help you solve all your problems. Taking a pill is easier than many other things. Simply said, our generation enjoys taking medications. People depend on them daily to relieve headaches from work, fall asleep quickly, and to stop gaining weight. But we must stop immediately, because taking pills regularly is harmful to our health. If taken too frequently, over-the-counter drugs may cause side effects. Furthermore, long-term pill use can permanently harm your kidney.